So after many, many months of battling black hair algae in this tank, it is nearly gone. I didn't buy any fish or snails to get rid of it. It was just cutting back and placing some small floating plants on the top. The only place I have it really to any extent is on some new plants I bought about a week ago. I'm not sure how well they'll do in this tank because the rainbow fish seem to really like biting it off, so we'll just see. I have got some new growth at the bottom, but I may have to go and buy some more and maybe make it so there's way too much for them to bite. As you can see, I've also got snail's eggs on it. The snails really like this, so we'll just see how it comes. I really do want to have more plants like this in this tank, but it's very difficult to find stuff locally. My pet shop's pretty useless, and not many of our shops like Petco and everything have any kind of plants whatsoever. The plants I mostly have in here are what Bob sent me a long time ago, and this just grows like weeds. So got a few old guppies here, the old females. I'm quite tempted to take her out, but I really can't afford to have any more baby guppies. So she'll probably have to do her life out in here. I just can't understand how I've got such tiny, tiny little fish in here that Victor is not interested in. But if I was to put a new one in here, he would eat it. I have no idea how he knows the difference between a new fish and a small fish that's been born in this tank. Really, really weird. So I think sometimes with black hair algae, it's just perseverance. Eventually it goes. This plant sometimes gets on the edges, but these leaves never last so long, and I'm having to cut this plant down every 5-6 weeks because it grows so quickly and grows so tall. That was the very first plant I ever bought, and this is the offshoots of it. In fact, all that new growth is new from a week ago, and the top bit is the old. It just grows and grows. So not a lot is happening in this tank really. I'm not getting any new fish simply because I've got quite a few babies I've got to find homes for, and also at some point I might have to move this tank because I want to get a new one and we need a new floor. So me and my husband have kind of decided that we might turn this into a saltwater aquarium in the living room. We're kind of imming and ahhing about that. It's all down to whether or not we move. I don't want to move a lot of fish, so that's another reason I haven't bought myself a new tank or done the floor, because I don't want to move the fish, not that far anyway. So really, if I buy my new tank, we know that we're staying here. If I don't buy my new tank, we kind of know we're going. So I'm really quite pleased. I mean, I don't want to aquascape this, it's just plants for the fish. The fish are more important than how it's landscaped or aquascaped. The fish are quite happy. They've got swimming room, they've got their plants that they can hide in. Everybody seems happy. So I'm quite happy with the tank and how it looks. I just really hope that these plants over here grow a little bit more, because it would be nice to have something flowing and nice and thick. Victor.